You play a lot of Madden NFL and want to know if it's worth upgrading to PlayStation 5. Well, you found the right video. I'm going to explain all the differences between the PS4 version and the PS5 version of Madden NFL 24. Now, I'm comparing here the PS4 and PS5 footage of the game, but the same differences also exist between the Xbox One and the Series X versions. Let's get straight to the point. We have never had a Madden game with such big difference between the console generations as Madden NFL 24. Pretty much every new feature is only available on the more powerful PlayStation 5. So the PS4 version of Madden 24 is essentially Madden 23 with a new roster update and a new cover. PS4 version of the game is 45 gigabytes while the PS5 version is 55 gigabytes. There's new game modes that are only on PS5. We have an updated franchise mode. There's Superstar the League mode and Superstar the Showdown mode, which are only on PS5. And then Madden Ultimate Team has also gotten some new updates for PS5. With the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X, there's also cross-platform play. So PS5 players can compete against Xbox Series S and X as well as PC players when playing Ultimate Team. And for me, that's a big difference. It just opens up the player pool. When you're on the field, the gameplay is updated on the PS5. It's completely new experience with updated field sense, updated CPU technology, hit everything 2.0, a new skill-based passing system. Even the presentation, the cutscenes are better on PlayStation 5. Then there's of course the loading times, which are also better and faster on the PlayStation 5. You've been looking at the side-by-side comparison and can already see that the graphics are also better on PlayStation 5. PlayStation 4 runs the game at 1080p at best and 60 FPS during the gameplay. The frame rate now is 30 FPS during the replays and cutscenes. The frame rate during gameplay is pretty much solid locked 60 FPS on PS4, while you're gonna notice a slowdown to 30 FPS during the replays and cutscenes. PlayStation 5 has two graphic modes, quality and performance. Quality runs the game at 4K resolution with the best visuals, while performance mode runs the game at a slightly knocked down 1440p resolution and a better 60 FPS. Now that difference between the two modes where it bumps it up to 60 FPS, that's only during the cutscenes and replays. You see in both quality and performance mode, the actual gameplay is 60 FPS and almost identical regardless of the game mode. And it's really only the cutscenes and replays, those realistic looking cutscenes where the graphic modes makes a difference, targeting 30 FPS in quality mode and 60 FPS in performance mode. Now, although performance mode targets 60 FPS cutscenes, it doesn't always get there. You can see here how it's dipping into the 40s. So there you have it, the difference between the older generation PS4, Xbox One, and the newer generation PS5 and Xbox Series S and X. For the rest of the video, I have some more Madden NFL 24 gameplay on PlayStation 5.
Touchdown! Damian Harris, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up second down. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts on the move to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. couldn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This to Arnold on the short pass. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Now Hurts going to keep it. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going. Hurts fumbles it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a man in for an expanded role in 2023. It's James Cook. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. They'll be brought down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So able to add on to their first half lead here as they get set to take over here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. What a run there from Josh Allen. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.